Alright, guys, welcome to the Three Smooth Brain Cuts podcast. My name is Dunn. I'm not redoing that, even though I flubbed. Now you guys can introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, welcome to the Three Smooth Brains podcast. My name is Cooper.
Brett.
Brett.
My name's Stevens. I am the banisher of balls.
Oh,
And then aka
Banisher of
cold as
balls.
ice, because
Oh my.
this shit is gonna give me frostbite. That was pretty believable.
oh my god. Alright, so who wants to start this off? Stevens, you got some stories to tell.
Yeah, I neutered my cat today.
Yep,
Pretty
that's...
pissed. He's been walking around my apartment for the last hour backwards. I put the cone on his head, he started licking, and then I'm just watching him fucking Michael Jackson moonwalk across my apartment. Oh, he is not having a good time.
I don't even remember what my cats did when they got neutered. Cooper, did you neuter your cats?
The shelter neutered them.
Oh, the shelter did? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I got my cats
Took them
from...
away.
I got my
It was
cats...
actually not until we got the veterinary report about it that we knew that Jay was actually a male,
Oh, really?
and therefore, yeah.
Yeah, we...
So
Original name was Jade.
Why'd you name him as what?
The original name was Jade.
Jade? Oh, for
Jade.
Okay, Jade's a female name, yeah.
Is that what you're about to ask him?
I was thinking, well, Jay, I think is of just like a female name as well, though. I was like, damn, Coop, you were thinking about that one that you were having sex with the
Well,
fat bitch in my
I had already been
apartment-
calling him
apartment.
Jade. I had already been calling him Jade, so I was like,
I'm,
Jay.
unlike you, I think of like Jason when I hear Jay.
I think of
Yeah, I was
the
thinking
chick
like
that
JJ and whatnot.
think of the chick that catapulted me on our futon at our old apartment.
That are one of our
Yeah.
roommates told you to just grab you by the dick and drag you into
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
into
Grab him
this-
by the dick, pull him in the.
Sus.
Yeah.
Grab him by the
Coop
dick
named
and
his
twist
cat
it!
After, you're sus.
What?
You named your cat after the girl that catapulted me off the futon.
Well, it wasn't my
Yeah,
my point.
I'm gonna say it. You
That
had sex
that
with her.
the,
And then
that
now,
memory
in-
was just like
In
what? It's
2
nothing.
weeks from now, in 2 weeks from now, he's gonna be in the obituary because I jokingly said that, and he's going to.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. Angie's gonna be watching this, and then it's just
Yeah,
gonna
honestly,
be like,
yeah.
What-
you
even means he
fuck
had sex with
too?
the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Just like usual.
We love you, Ange, if you're watching this in the future.
She does watch these.
She
Bro,
does. She's our only
gotta have-
viewer.
Yes, my wife is our only.
We
viewer.
gotta have the talk. We've had the talk before the podcast. We literally it's been an entire day. It is what? Fucking-
Tuesday.
It is 6 p.m. at night, right?
Yes.
It's
The
fine.
entire day, the three of us haven't
No.
talked at all. The
See-
moment we all get in the Discord party together, wife calls. Like she had all day to talk to this man. And she literally put it in the group chat, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get together here in an hour." And she's like, "Oh, so I'll call in an hour." What does she do? She actually does call in an hour and a half.
She's got that sixth sense from when Cooper's talking to you. I mean, look, I love you,
Tell
Ange,
people
because
I love her.
I have to preface this because I know she's gonna watch this, and I'm probably gonna get some shit for this later on.
Oh yeah, no, she's gonna leave the group chat, and I'm just gonna laugh. It's gonna be out of the blue too.
But I love you, Ange. But I feel like you have a very strong jealousy towards Stevens for no reason. They don't actually fuck each other as much as they want to.
Hey,
Well,
I mean,
you're underwear on my couch the other
wait, what'd you say?
day.
What happened on the couch?
I said you
What?
left your underwear on my couch the other
Oh.
day.
oh no,
Ange is gonna
that
come
did not
home.
actually happen.
Ange is gonna come home. She's
No,
like,
she didn't even say that.
whose boxers are these?
Who the fuck's in
Oh,
these?
no.
I'm gonna
Who's-
stash it?
Whose
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hestia
stash it
anime
in-
figure is this?
I'm gonna stash it in this car, and then she's gonna get in. She's gonna. Oh, another man's underwear in here, and then she's just gonna rifle through the fucking back.
What is he?
These are his
Other man
underwear. I've seen
underwear.
every pair. It's just detective.
She's gonna sniff it. This doesn't smell like your semen.
This isn't a fudgesicle.
See, we don't usually like talk about Cooper too much, so he gets to usually sit quietly in the background of the podcast.
No, I've chosen harassment today.
Yes.
I said it before we were starting on harassment.
The best thing too is he's got shitty internet, so about any response he gives will be about 40 seconds too late.
Oh, absolutely, and that's fine.
No, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Not to
everything I
mention,
could.
you can't think we're actually sleeping with each other. I've seen you for an hour and a half for the last like 2.5 weeks,
Yeah.
and it was to download games at my apartment, and that was it.
Yeah, in reality, she needs to be
Oh,
afraid of
you're
me because I'm fucking Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I being fucked right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to be the fucker?
He's in the middle of a Eiffel Tower.
Why?
Are you the top
What
or
is
the?
this?
Are you the top or the bottom?
We're like a.
I don't want to be a part of
vanilla
a
cake
tower.
with
Tower power.
How about
I don't
this?
I don't want a
all,
tower power. No.
All three of us. We can Eiffel
No.
Tower.
No. We're a vanilla cake and Coops are chocolate like icing in the middle.
It's a reverse Oreo.
Yeah, it's good enough. Oh, dude.
Cooper's like, I'm about to leave the podcast.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
He's like, I'm watching my life flash before my eyes 2 weeks in the past.
This is the episode that just sends us into like the fucking stratosphere.
DJ chat. He's drinking. He's scared. He's like, I need this water.
Yeah.
I'm
No
so
amount of water is gonna save you from that chocolate in a couple weeks. All right.
I'm so upset though because I went to the store today to buy alcohol, like to drink for the podcast. I bought the alcohol, but I didn't buy any mixing stuff. And I'm not just gonna drink straight up like liquor. So
Big shots, forehead.
yeah, but now I have to go. If I want to
do it.
If I want to go get alcohol, I have to leave right now to go get it. Like Cooper's doing, I guess.
Like Cooper's walking out of the room. He's in the hotel. He's currently on the run.
Is he wearing
The FBI
pants?
goes on the list. No, he's wearing shorts.
Okay.
You ever seen Cooper wear pants?
That's a fair point.
Look at him skip around.
His internet.
Like I'm in a horror movie.
We're gonna slowly,
It's
Stevens. We're gonna
It's
slowly.
like fast.
He's gonna do this. We're gonna see the door creak open. There's gonna be a face peek through. We're gonna be like, Cooper, what is that? He's gonna turn. His head's gonna block the door. He's gonna be like, there's nothing. He's gonna pull back. The door's gonna be shut, and like we're just gonna be like, what?
It's like that. Have you guys ever watched that shitty movie a couple years ago? It was
Isn't that one with the? Is that the one where they're
On
like
the
Facebook
video
Messenger
call?
or something? Or what?
Yeah.
Well, Unfriended?
Video call.
Never
Oh,
seen it, but I saw the
Unfriended?
trailers for it.
I watched it with an ex-girlfriend like my junior year in high school. That movie was awful. It was so bad. I
liked it as a
I
scary
watched
movie.
It's like it was just like it really was.
I never saw it.
It was like the only reason why I wanted to watch it in the first place was like it had some gory scenes, and I remembered seeing the memes of the guy that put his hand in the fucking blender.
I actually don't know that one. I never saw it.
Yeah, no, there's a scene where it's like it's cutting back and forth where he's like hurting himself and stuff like that, and it cuts over and he's got his hand in the blender. Like,
Pretty much the ghost was making them self-mutilate
Yeah, they're just killing
or commit
themselves.
suicide.
I don't watch. I mean, it's not. I don't watch horror movie because of. Like,
Whenever you lie to the ghost.
I don't know.
I don't know whenever you lie. It was like they all had
Big cyberbullying message.
they all had something to do with her essential death, rape, and like everything that happened in that movie.
No, she was
Stevens.
embarrassed. She had went to a party, got drunk, shit her pants, and it was made viral. And she committed
shit her
suicide.
pants? No, I thought she got raped.
Yeah, that's what
And then
that
she,
video.
like, shit
No,
her
that was the
pants.
video. She shit her pants.
That's it.
Yeah.
Talk about a weak will. Jesus. Fuck.
You act like you've never
that's,
shit your pants before. Yeah.
Huh.
That's why that gets so quiet. I actually do have
I was staring at you. That's
I
why I was
actually-
like staring at you. I was like, oh, tell us about it.
I actually do have a pants shitting story from about a year and a half ago.
And now you're on a suicide
Oh
watch
my.
Yeah.
list.
No, So it was like July of 2020. So yeah, we're getting ready to we're gonna go to the beach, and
Beach, let's go get away. All right.
free shavakadu.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna like
Free
record
Shabbat.
shitty song memes right now.
You're good. No, we were getting ready to go to the beach, and Megan's parents were coming over, and they were coming to our apartment for the first time from Texas or whatever. So we're getting all ready, and Megan goes down to like greet her parents at the car, and I'm upstairs, and I feel something in my gut, and I'm like, oh, Megan's parents are coming, and I have to fart. I better let it out now before they come upstairs, and I fart near them. So I fucking go to fart and I just shit my pants. So I have to I just shit my pants. I hear them coming up the stairs and I have to like run into the bedroom with like freshly shitted pants and like change myself. Oh god. I told her about it like later on, but that is like I hope I never have to tell my whatever you'd call them, my fiance's parents.
Mother-in-law.
They're not my in-laws because I'm not married yet.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Yeah.
They're going to be your in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are we getting that invite? By the way,
Fucking
the wedding.
Wedding's in 2025 so far
Jesus Christ! Why is it so far out?
because we don't want to get married while she's still in the military
Why not?
because it's crap.
Take 14 days to leave, you know.
Yeah.
Get married and then have a honeymoon.
No, fuck that, dude. We'd rather just, not do that.
You're gonna leave the kids with like a sitter in like a couple years or whatever.
Yeah. And plus, it also gives us time to save up money for a better wedding.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, now, which one of you two are going to have a death fight to be the best man? I don't like that there's no, like, me. No, just dead silence. None of you volunteer to tribute.
When is the wedding again?
2025.
Why would you think there'd be a death match?
2025?
Yes.
Wait. Hold up. Let me think here. Who might still be in Japan?
Yeah, I'd probably still be in Japan, dude.
Oh, well.
I went by default.
Better take leave, buddy.
Yeah, at least I'm invited.
You reimbursing me for that plane ticket.
I'm going to get you, like, one of those hospital stands that they hang the IV bags on, and I'm just going to tape an iPad to it and roll you around.
Wait, I thought you could have like two best men.
Can you?
I mean,
I know you can have, like, the groomsmen, but there's usually only one best man.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know. Am I supposed to have my dad as my best man? Because
No.
I know my dad's going to be, like,
I don't know.
in my groomsmen. So is he supposed to be a best man, or is he just supposed to be a groomsman?
Yeah.
Because not going to lie, knowing my dad's going to sit there and be like, we got to go to a strip club, and we got to get you a stripper, and we got to get you fucked, and
He's a Marine.
Yeah, he's a Marine.
He's a Marine.
First to fight, he's loyal. Oh, that guy got shit on so bad too.
Bro, you can see like depression into that.
You could see the my wife is making me do this for a TikTok face like.
There is no heaven.
Oh my god! But I had one other instance of shitting my pants, but I can't remember it.
I haven't shit my pants since
My girlfriend
elementary
found this
school.
shit suck.
Oh no, I shit myself.
Oh yeah.
I shit myself on deployment. That's when it was.
Oh yeah.
No.
No.
Christmas Day. I had the Vij.
The Vij.
Double-headed dragon.
The Vij doesn't count.
I mean, I still shit.
That's literally a medical illness.
I hopped out of my rack because I felt like I was gonna
die.
I hopped out of my rack because I felt like I was gonna vomit. Get 2 steps away from my rack, collapse on the floor, start trying to throw up, but I have nothing in my stomach, so I'm heaving on the ground.
Heaving.
Everyone thinks I'm having a seizure because all they see is me laying on the ground in my boxers going.
And they're probably like keeping their actions like, I was asleep the whole time. I didn't even know.
Just hoping I die.
You got that one big like mixed dude standing over. He's like, remember when that skinny fucking twink came in here and tried to call me the hard R?
Oh shit. No, But they were like, "Oh shit, get
You okay,
medical,
bro?"
get medical, get medical." They were like all screaming, like he's having a, and I was like, "I'm just throwing it."
Poor Thomas.
And then
Thomas
I
did
just
like
shit my
that.
pants right there. I'm wearing a pair of gray boxers and I shit myself in the birthing.
I didn't shit myself, but it was pretty bad in the bathroom. I threw up all over myself twice.
I still remember like your first
I
day.
didn't get the Vij.
Yeah,
I didn't get the
I got the
Vij.
Vij Christmas Day of deployment.
Thomas cleaned up my vomit twice. It felt really bad for the guy. I also felt
Right.
like there was a. I remember, dude, Sandoval was like a mess. Were you still on the ship whenever Thomas had that like seizure on the ship, or it was either a seizure or, like a heart attack down in ACNR?
Me?
Yeah, were you still on the ship for that?
I don't remember hearing about it, so probably not.
Yeah, Thomas had like a seizure or a heart attack all the way down in ACNR, and they had to bring like stretcher bearings on like.
Oh,
flights of
that's a
fucking stairs.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah, no, that's
Mhm.
horrifying. I don't actually know what happened to him,
I
but I just remember that. And I remember
Wait.
Sandoval like went down there.
ACNR
and
is up top, isn't it?
No,
No.
ACNR is down to the bottom.
It's like
down by like
Steam and Heat, isn't it? Or
no,
no?
Steam and
No,
Heat's up
Steam and
top.
Heat. Is
Oh no, yeah,
up
Steam and
top.
Heat's up top. Yeah.
ACNR
I feel like-
is over by.
I feel like we
ACNR is also
Aft Galley.
Should we
No,
be
ACNR is
talking?
by
No,
Aft
should we
Galley,
be
and
talking
you go
about the
down.
layout of a ship right now?
No, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
let's.
why I was using vague things like top. And it's
It
different
was
for every
next.
boat.
It was next to the
Depends.
lunchroom.
All right.
Remember, it was like right next to the lunchroom. So you would check the refrigerators, and then you would open the door, walk through the fucking.
Okay,
kitchen.
buddy. I don't think anybody listening to this is gonna find any of this interesting at
I'm
all.
trying to.
No,
Except-
whenever we ever talk
except-
about anything
I need the hamster one in the back behind fucking Cooper's Island right now. All right, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, well, you can discuss this later on. I don't think anybody listening to this is gonna be like, "Oh, this is such a riveting conversation about the map layout of a
Yeah,
boat."
they're actually mapping it out right now. I'm actually encouraging.
Yeah, I was gonna say some
All right,
some cheering.
ACNR down 6 flights of stairs next to the lunch hall.
Next to
There's
the
a
galley?
there's a refrigerator.
Actually-
If I know where that is, I can destroy all the ACs on the ship.
You sound like that one meme of like the
You
guy
can't even
doing like
destroy all
the
ACs
fake.
from the ship from there.
You sound like that one meme of like the guy doing like the fake speed run or whatever. Or no,
I mean the call outs.
Oh, yeah.
Sushi, of course.
sorry, no, yeah, the callouts. Cooper knows what I'm talking about.
Whiteout, which I didn't even know we could do.
Green out.
Yeah, that was awful. Oh, so me and Coop suffered through Smiling Friends.
I don't know what
You
that
know,
is.
they act. It was a little like cartoon show thing.
Are you talking about Happy
It's
Tree
all
Yeah,
right.
the
Friends?
Adult Swim cartoon.
No, not Happy Tree Friends. It's
Happy
called-
Smiling Friends.
Is that the guy who
Smiling
walks
Friends.
around with a gun to his head?
Yeah, I haven't. That guy never
No.
showed up in the episodes that we watched. Yeah, it is, but it's
Is it?
like he hasn't
Oh.
shown up. Yeah, he hasn't shown up yet. But
I
was like,
just wanted
Oh.
cheese.
What was?
Isn't that like a line?
Yeah, it is. They got the number 14. Burger King. They got him in there. They got him. I'm not joking.
Like the
He's in
actual
this
guy?
movie. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
he's
the actual
ordering
guy.
food.
He's ordering
He's
food.
ordering
He's like,
food. He's like,
number
"Can I get a
13.
Can I get a number?
Yeah.
Number 15. Burger
I
King foot lettuce.
And they literally give him a fucking thing of lettuce.
With a boot. No. So, Stevens, do you have some news to tell the internet?
Yeah, so you're the only one here that actually does anything with their life.
I have a girlfriend now, officially.
Yeah,
We made it-
officially.
I-
They made it. They
I
made
got
it.
it. I got
Made it Facebook
kind of
official.
drunk, and what do you mean that video is no longer a beach? Anyways, I was getting drunk, and then they kept giving me. She's like, "Oh, you guys aren't dating because it's not Facebook official." And like, it was like 1 in the morning. If you go on and look at it, it's like 1 in the morning. Whenever I like changed it.
Yeah, we were
And
giving him
like,
shit about it. Just basically.
If I make it Facebook official, because the boys are harassing me.
Well, even Megan was standing by me, and she's like, "Oh, they're not Facebook official. It doesn't count."
Yeah, they were harassing me. And it was like something that popped up in my head while we were drinking.
Oh, that was funny.
Facebook.
But so now they're Facebook. He's officially dating a girl. His hand's gonna get real jealous soon. I had something and now I forgot it. Oh, awkward moment today on the phone. Or technically Discord. Stevens joins me in the Discord call while I'm setting stuff up for the podcast, and I thought he was just sitting at home, and then all of a sudden I hear like a door open, and I hear a woman's voice, and I sat there and I was like, "Oh, I hear a woman's voice? Is that your girlfriend?"
Is that a girl?
I don't know. Did I say is that a girl?
No.
No, but like I decided to. I sat there and I wanted to make a joke, like like
oh, it's a woman.
yeah, like the Xbox Call of Duty
I'm sorry,
lobbies.
I was like, he's like, oh, is that a woman? I was like, I'm sorry, man. And then he's just like, guess I need to go into rat mode.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I apologize. Give me just a second. I was like,
So wait,
turn
hold
my
on.
fucking
Hold on. Let me fucking. So I'm sitting there, I hear this woman, and I'm thinking it's his new girlfriend because I haven't met her yet. So I sit there and I was like, "Oh, is that your girlfriend?" And I was like, "Should I activate rat mode?" and then
Should I activate rat mode?
Because the whole joke I was gonna make was literally gonna be like just some like fucking
Nobody. Why?
Ex-
What goes through your head where you think like that's something somebody wants to hear?
no because nobody wants to hear it. That's why.
Also, get ready because I got the Burger King foot lettuce thing coming up. You ready?
It's not gonna come through.
Why not?
Because I don't, for some, I mean, might, but I usually don't. Oh, shit. Alright, sorry. I hit a button on my OBS and started recording the wrong screen.
Alright, let's see if we got audio. I'll turn it up all the way.
Let me make sure my audio's. Nope. Alright.
Picture?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, God, it's so
number
loud.
15. Could I get the number 15?
That's so
Number
loud.
15, Burger
I mean, you can tone it down whenever you're editing, but
Mm-mm.
foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want is to get a burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
that might be what you get.
Wait, what are all these
That
tabs?
might be
What are all
what
these
you
tabs you
get.
got open? Let's see.
Terraria.
Terraria.
Oh, I just closed it.
Golden
Terraria.
Squirrel.
Mr. Fruit.
Mr. Fruit.
Like a bunch of Terraria shit.
So wait, why aren't you logged in on YouTube? That's weird.
I'm logged in on Chrome. I had Microsoft Edge open because I was running 5M, and if I can't have 5M and Chrome active at the same time because they're both CPU intensive, and my entire computer will kill itself. It's like I'm fucking.
I need to specify this is not an ad. We don't get enough views for that sort of shit. I'm thinking about getting that. What is it? Have you heard of that? Opera, whatever it's Opera GX or whatever shit it is.
I have Opera
I have
GX.
no idea
Is it
what you're
any
talking
good?
about.
I mean, it's alright.
Well, because I use Chrome all the time, but it's like destroying what little memory my computer has.
Chrome is awful.
Because like Chrome just takes up so much. Like literally, if I have two tabs running in Chrome, and I check my memory on my computer, I think it's my memory. It says like 80% is being used for Chrome, for just the internet.
Yeah, no, Chrome's really, really bad. And then, so I've realized after the fact, I'm gonna be working on it probably maybe this weekend. We'll see. Yeah, no, I definitely have a lot of shit going on in the background that should not be there. Like, let me load up my task manager real quick. It's pretty bad. I like booted my computer up, and it was like, "Hey, do you like running at fucking?"
That's
Like, okay, the only thing I have going on is Discord, right? 18% or 19% CPU, not a big deal. I'm already running more than 50% of my memory. Like,
Oh no.
yeah, it's bad. And
Um,
I'm just scrolling. You can probably hear me scrolling on the stream. Like, that's how much shit is just in here. Taking up fucking memory for no reason.
So, my job has decided that they just basically want to give me free electrical training, and it's really nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're literally sitting here like, because some shit's messed up right now, so they're basically telling me like, hey, just go train for like the day. And they're like, and I said that, I was like, well, what do you want me training on? They're like, oh, we'll send you like a link, and you can just study all this stuff. And at the moment, they're paying me to learn like electrical engineering at the moment. I mean, of course, it's very like basic shit, nothing like actually. I couldn't get any formulas or shit like that, but I'm it's actually really, I don't know, it's nice to have a job that cares about you, because the military, like, basically, actually, let me tell you a good story from a week before I got out. So a week before I got out, I ran over a nail with my car, and my tire, like, just deflated completely. Couldn't even put air into it to temporarily drive somewhere. It was completely flat. That I told my first class, for the people who don't know military stuff, I told my boss that I wasn't going to be able to come into work the next day because I couldn't drive my car. Basically, I had no car to drive, and I was leaving in a week. They had no need for me technically. They could have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they basically, so I told them, I was like, I can't come in tomorrow. The nearest mechanic, like, appointment that I can make is for tomorrow. And that's it. And he's like, that's not gonna fucking fly with me. That ain't gonna fly. You need to be here tomorrow. I don't
What are you gonna do? Fucking write me up? Like, shut the fuck up.
He's sitting there and he's like, you need to be here by tomorrow fucking morning. I want to see your acid muster. He's like, you can get your car fixed on the fucking weekend when you have your time off. He was like being a complete and utter dick to me, and I was just like, what the fuck?
I would have put lol. It's like, okay, bud, see you on Wednesday.
No, but like, it became this big thing. Like, he was bringing chiefs into it, and the chiefs were sitting there like, no, yeah, you have to be here tomorrow, AS3. And I was like, I can't fucking do shit. I don't have a car. You know what they told me to do? They said,
Should have told him, if you want me there, come pick me up. Otherwise, I'm not showing up.
Yeah, but no, you know what they wanted me to do? Because they know that Megan is in the military, and they all just called her my wife. We're still not married, but I'm just gonna call.
She got her chain of command fighting with your chain of command. Oh yeah, dude, that's
so
internal conflict. That's when we spend our taxpayer money.
But it's what happened was they sat there and they're like, you need to tell your wife to let you take her car to go to work. And I was like, how the fuck's she gonna get to work? And they're like, that's not our problem. It's like, so you're ordering me to take somebody else's car? Somebody else who's also in the military and at a different base.
It's an unlawful order, so you can.
Oh no, I totally didn't follow it, but I was just like,
get Greg Enterprises because that man's a fucking lawyer. He could be completely wrong, but he could just like make you believe that you're wrong because he's just so fucking persuasive and it's a pain in the ass.
But Megan walked in. So Megan was coming home from work, though, while I was on the phone with my first class about that. She comes in, and she's literally sitting there, as he was saying, make her give you her car to go to work. And I was sitting there, I was like, I was arguing. I was like, do you think that, like, she can just, like, I was like, how do you think she's going to get to work? And you know what his argument was? Like, I sat there, and I was like, why does she have to give me her car? And he was like, she loves you, doesn't she? And I'm like, what is that argument? He's like, she loves you, doesn't she? And it's like, yeah, she loves me. And then he's like, if she loves you, she'd let you take her car. It's like, what? What is this argument? So Megan walks in as we're having this conversation, and she goes, who the fuck does this guy think he is? And then Megan basically, like, screams at him, walks away, calls her chief. Her chief is like, give me their number. Calls them. And fucking, I get a call that's...
Why do you think this is okay?
I get a call later on going like, hey, Dunn, yeah, you can get your car fixed, be in, the next day. So I show up, and, like, from what I heard from, like, Megan after she talked to her chief, is that my first class basically was like a dog with its tail between its legs talking to the chief. Like, he was basically just like, he was like, oh, well, yes, okay. I understand. And then I come into fucking work after my car is fixed, and he sits there and he's like, Dunn, don't you ever fucking sick some chief on me from another command. He's like...
Dude, I'd be memeing on this man so hard. I'm sorry.
And it's the weirdest thing, because that fucking first class who was doing this shit, he was cool. He was, like, a really cool dude until, like, that day. And then for, like, the next week, he was just a dick. And I don't know why.
I would have been memeing on him so hard. Like, I'm just not going to show up to work tomorrow. What are you going to do? Write me up? Oh, my bad. I'll just not do that 2 more times.
Actually, they can get you in trouble. Like,
What, they're gonna give me a report chip for being late to work off of 1 day after I'm getting out of the Navy in a week?
they
What the
could
fuck,
have
bro?
canceled my early leave because I wasn't technically getting
If
out
it
until
was-
February.
Was it accepted?
It was, but it could be canceled.
But was it accepted by the CO?
Yes, but it can be
And then they're
canceled.
they're gonna go up to the CO and be like, "You didn't show up to work on time."
Do you really think?
Like,
Do you really think that a fucking first class is not petty enough to do some shit like that?
I mean, we'd be running hands in the
Either.
fucking hangar, but like, hey,
First classes are some of the pettiest fuckers I've ever met in my life. Like, it's really weird. E4s, third classes and second classes can be cool. Third classes can be dicks because they just got their power and they think
their
that
classes
they're...
gonna be, they have no power.
Yeah.
You have no power.
But you know what I mean? It's they got their rank and then they think they have power. They're like, I'm a third class. You see this crow right here? You see this?
That's
they're-
like CS's.
They're sitting there and they're like, respect my authority. They're fucking like Eric Cartman. But second
But that's
classes...
different. You guys grew up in the engineering department. You can't say that.
Oh, the engineering...
You guys grew up in the engineering department.
Engineering ruined my naval like career because I
I don't give a
had
fuck
I had
about
no
what anybody says. It
I had
doesn't
no
matter.
Not
respect.
having any power. You guys grew up in the engineering department. You can't base it off of that.
well, not even just engineering. We
We
grew
had
up in
no
the
power.
we grew up in the trash room.
Motherfucking trash.
The only person who was in the
That's
trash
right.
the only person who was in the trash room longer than me was you, Cooper.
Yeah, I was there
Maybe,
since
I think Stevens was in the same amount of time as
2015.
me at the end of it, but I was there for 2.5 years.
Yeah, it was about 2.5 years.
Yeah,
I got there in 2015.
but I know Cooper was in there basically the entire time. But
Yeah.
oh my
'Cause
god,
It was cold in the winter.
it's
Freezing
cold.
my toesies off.
But
Summertime sucked though. When it got like hot in there, like I had to sleep in
I
there.
had I,
because
I,
they
I had a
pulled me out of my
fan.
bag.
We had
I'd-
the box fan back then.
It got stolen. Do you not remember it got stolen?
I know
They
that
put it
we
back?
had the box
Yeah.
fan, so it was nothing. It was fine, but the winter was terrible.
I tried
had that
so,
fucking gap
so
in the
hard
wall.
to get it back. I tried to get it back, and they would not let it. That was the incinerator chair.
wait, they stole the incinerator chair?
The fucking the box fan.
Box fan.
Was that playing card still in there when you left? Cooper knows what I'm talking about. In the incinerator, like the little the feeding.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it was there. It was there when
Oh,
I
are you
left.
talking about like was it like an Ace of Spades or whatever?
There was
the one card.
there was a card that was stuck to the glass.
It was a face card.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a face
I
card.
don't remember which one. Yes, it was. It was
Okay.
there when I left, at least.
Okay, at least the legacy still lives on.
I think it was a
I mean,
queen,
my name's still.
queen of spades.
Or, I don't think either of you guys is, but my name's still on the board in the shop because they got a like a caulk board, and that like they started actually putting people's name tags.
They
on the
they got a what?
caulk board. CAULK caulk.
A caulk board.
Cock.
Are you talking about the brown
A cock
board?
Yeah.
Oh, like you mean like a wine cork?
The cork.
No, it's not a cork.
It's cork.
It's a cork.
It's like a wine
I
cork.
would listen.
Cork.
So I wanted to Google things for so long right now. You're gonna see my faces after this podcast. Like you're gonna go back through this. This is what I'm dealing with. I was going to my fucking task manager. Discord's the only thing that I have left on my computer right now. I have nothing left.
We watching your screen now?
There is nothing. It's just a white screen on both screens behind Discord. I have nothing.
I was about to
This
say.
is all I have
What did
left.
you do?
I don't know.
What did you do?
Oh my god.
I killed my computer, and Discord's the only thing that's running. So like, we're on borrowed time.
Oh god. He's just gonna
No,
like
it is
halfway
so-
through. It's cork board, Stevens.
No, it's not a cork.
It's a cork board.
There's
Wait, no.
there's
Look, is this what you're thinking of?
there's a whiteboard,
No,
there's a
I don't-
cork board, and there's a chalkboard.
I don't want to talk about it.
Stevens, is this it?
Is
No,
this-
no.
Stevens, please tell
I
me.
realized by mistake.
Is this
cock
it?
is a thing that you put the cock gun in the.
It's the gun.
Is this what you're
It's the
talking about,
gun
Steven?
for like filling holes and cracks.
Why did I have cock in my head? I had cock on the brain, baby. What can I say? It's like,
The
look at
second
these cock
it
boards.
was a
the,
cock board.
the second you said cockboard, I just
Baby.
went like, wait, what? It was a whiplash.
No, the bad
moment.
part is
Oh shit.
Backwards. I didn't catch it at first. I was like, yeah, it's a cockboard. And I was like, wait.
Yeah, because I said it. I was like, I sat there. I was like, wait, what'd you say? And you went,
Cockboard,
you said
yeah.
cockboard, and Cooper's like, yeah,
Yeah,
cockboard.
Then I'm like, wait.
CAULK. I thought you were trying to be like,
wait. I was like, wait.
It's
Cock-
a cork
why are you
board.
saying-
It's a cork
Are you
board.
saying cock?
Because
No, I
it's
thought you were making fun of the fact that I was saying cock, and I was like,
no, it's a cork board because it's made out of this. It's made out of cork. Like,
Stop telling me that people are getting on fucking Steam right now when all I have is a white screen.
all I have is Spider-Man.
What are the buttons for Task Manager? I probably need
Control Alt.
Control delete.
Well, that opens up the program manager
yeah,
or the whole blue screen.
Oh.
I'm actually surprised I didn't just like shut him out of Discord for a second.
Hmm.
Oh my god, that was a good laugh. Some good old cockboard. That's on the internet now.
Some good old cockboard.
Oh, so speaking of like Task Manager stuff, obviously I fucked this away. This entire situation away. Have you ever ended Task Manager before?
Oh, using Task Manager to end Task Manager?
Yeah, have you ever done that?
No.
It's bad.
It just ends Task Manager.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, what? Does it do more?
No, it doesn't.
What does it do?
I'll do it right now. I got returned by death anyways.
I remember when I was a kid, I had a fucking PC, and
Task Manager.
I was going through all my I was going through the uninstall menu of my computer. Are you about to end your Task Manager? Why are you saluting?
I thought it was gonna kick me.
Oh.
Have I really fucked it up that bad?
But I thought I was going through my uninstall apps, and I saw one that says Windows OS, and I was like, oh, I don't need this. Uninstall. Computer just fucking shut down. I was like,
That's it.
I
I'm just
think-
gonna start ending things. We're on a.
Like, oh no.
The only thing I'm just not gonna end is Discord. So we're
Stevens, how about you just wait until after this, because I don't really.
I'm fucking killing it.
Oh my god. Honestly though, going back to the trash room though, they fucked up my military bearing completely, because I had no respect for higher ranks after the trash room, because
I never had any respect for them anyways.
yeah, but I just remember I always remember certain incidents in the trash room, like the fucking
Like a lieutenant coming in, his trash is fucked up, and he'd be like, "You can't talk to me like that. I'm a fucking LT." He's like, "I don't fucking give a shit."
I really wish we had a sign though that just says CO's orders, the customer is always wrong or some shit, so I could just slap
Yeah.
it and be like, see this? Well, not that.
Yeah,
ignore it. Oh my god. But it's just
our job title outranks your rank.
yeah, but I
Outweighs your rank.
I got a call one day because we were in the mid trash room for the galley, and I got a call and they were like, "Hey, this is the
Was I with you at that time?
no, it was me and I actually don't remember his name. It was the bald guy, not bald, but short hair.
PK?
No, he was muscular and shit. I think he's an HM, EM. I don't know.
Was it young? Maybe. I think I know who you're talking about. I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. But I got a call basically asking me hey, this is the CO's assistant. Or no, this is the EXO's assistant. Would we be able to bring trash down to your trash room to throw away? I said, because I didn't hear EXO, the phone, hello, is this the trash room? Yes. Hi, this is the... would we be able to bring down our trash to your location? Are you guys from the galley? No. Then I'm sorry, you can't bring your trash to here. We only accept galley trash, and you have to bring your trash to the aft trash room. And basically, that's all I said, because I didn't understand what the fuck. I didn't understand who they were because the phone garbled out. So, a few hours later, you definitely weren't there for that, Stevens. Chief Washington comes in.
Then I wasn't there for sure.
Yeah. He comes in and he's like, done? Why the fuck am I getting told that you denied the XO and CO's trash? And I was like, what do you mean?
Like, the fact that it took hours for this thing to go from one spot to another.
I mean, framed. They don't have proof.
It was like 2 hours. But it was just like,
Hours.
he comes up and he's like, why did I get told you're denying the CO and XO's trash? And I was like, I did.
Is the CO and XO a part of the galley? I think
No,
fucking.
but
not.
I literally said, I was like, I did? And he's like, yeah, you did. You told him to go to AF Trash. Who do you think owns this boat? And I was like,
The Navy.
no, but he's like, who do you think owns this boat? And I was like,
The taxpayers.
I think I said it. I was like, the Navy, and he goes, yeah, but who's in charge of this boat? And I was like, the CEO, and he goes, so do you think?
Admiral?
He's like, do you think the CEO can throw his trash away anywhere he wants? And I was like, yes. And he goes, so why the fuck did you deny the CEO his
You
trash?
should have been
Like no.
like, you should have said no. There's rules in place. Duh.
Like, he put
He's
No.
the rules he
them.
put.
No. So after all this like bantering, I started like pushing back a little bit because I wanted to be like, no. I'm a good sailor, I promise. So he's sitting there and he's like, so why'd you deny the
You
CEO
already
his
knew
trash?
you were already known as a bad sailor. I
No,
don't
at the
know why
beginning,
you're
at the
bad
beginning, I was not known
At
as a
the
bad
beginning.
sailor. In the
In
beginning,
the
but
You've done that like every other podcast.
in the beginning,
In the Benini.
fuck, you threw me off with that. Fuck,
In the beginning.
shut up. No, so I was arguing with
Being a
him,
sailor.
and I was basically like, he was like, so why'd you deny the CEO's trash? And I was like, I didn't know it was the CEO. And he's like, they fucking tell you who they are when you answer the phone. And I was like, I didn't hear it. And he's like, you maybe need to open your fucking ears better. And I was like, and I sat there and I was like, well, technically speaking, I'm not supposed to accept anybody's trash if they're not from the galley. It's the CEO's orders. And he goes, and he's like, the CEO can break his own fucking orders.
No! Fuck that! No, that's not how this works.
No, that's not
Just
how
because
they
you're
go.
a cop doesn't mean you can fucking murder whenever you want.
Oh no, it got worse. So afterwards, they're like the person who called me was some fucking butter bar 01 ensign bullshit asshole. So yeah, a lot of titles.
Small people.
Wore them all with pride. No, she had small titties actually. She was a girl. No pee-pee.
Mm.
Hey, you saw her titties though?
No. No. Apparently she was a chief to an officer conversion. So she had all that fucking like she had all that like years of like bullshit as a chief, and then now she's bringing it over to that like bitchiness as an officer.
If you go from fucking enlisted to officer, I thought you went straight to lieutenant.
Boo, dude, I have no I don't know why I said boo. I meant to say dude.
Boo!
No, dude, I have no fucking clue. All I know is that she was an 01, single gold bar, ensign. And Chief brought me there, and he's like, you know, I used to know Ensign so-and-so back in the day when she was a chief. We were part of the same club. We were cool. He's like, you know what I want you to do, Dunn? I want you to apologize to her. And I was like, what?
Dude, they used, man.
So I had to fucking formally apologize to some officer because I technically followed the rules. Because I didn't allow anybody's trash that's not from the galleys, from the CO's orders. But because it was the CO.
I apologize for following the rules in my trash room, and my chief got upset because you're an ex-chief, and this is how Navy works.
No, but I just basically apologized and got it all done with. But then there was another incident that Cooper was actually there for. If you don't do you guys have any stories you want to tell, or can I tell this one?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Man, I'm desensitized to this shit. I'm an asshole. Like, I don't.
Oh no, fuck.
I think back to some of the shit that we went through on the ship. I'm like, why the fuck did I ever let that shit fly? Like, I don't give a shit if I'm 83. You ain't talking to me like that. The fuck?
Fuck those Chiefs, man.
Suck my ass.
But
Like, what you have to do when I say I'm a fucking first class? Like, Well, I don't have to take your fucking trash. I'll just close the door in your face. Like, fuck off. What
No,
are you
so
gonna do? Rub your
me
hands in the fucking incinerator room.
and Cooper were waiting outside the smoke pit. And
Oh,
yeah. So
Terrible.
me and Cooper waiting outside the smoke pit. Fucking, you know what? It doesn't matter because there's a million fucking assholes with this name. AM1 Roberson, that little dickhead. What's up?
I'm gonna restart my PC. It's an issue.
Dude,
I'm
just
going blind from the white screen.
turn off your computer screen. Come on.
yeah.
It'll be fine.
Am I gonna have to fucking pause this recording for a minute?
No, just keep talking.
No, because I want you here. I love you. Are you saluting?
I love you.
Alright, well, I'm going to pause this here while we're waiting on him, okay?
Alrighty, that's fine with me.
So, I was thinking about doing, like, because I feel like a lot of our podcasts are very, like, off-topic and just random bullshit go most of the time.
Random bullshit go.
Yeah. I was sitting here and I was like, oh, maybe I should find like a random topic generator and just like hit the button and then see what our topic for the day would be like. But the problem is half the time that I fucking hit like a random topic generator, it comes up with like the shittiest topics. Like, let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's not too bad. Games. Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals?
Shit, boy. Fuck.
That was quick.
Yeah, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Alright, we ready to...
Did you even finish the story?
No.
I told you just keep going. It took me like 3 seconds.
No, we're gonna...
Also, I need to... What the fuck is wrong with this thing?
Well, we're gonna continue from here with your incognito window logo. I mean, how do I know that? I don't know what that means.
Sus.
Uh,
Why is my...
Camera
shit's so
quality's...
blurry?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why's your
Yeah,
camera
I
quality
don't-
so crap?
What happened to me?
You're getting sent...
I don't know, dude.
You're getting sent
wait,
to the low
I think it's
resolution
back.
zone.
The low res zone.
I think I'm back. We're back. Okay, that's fine.
Alright, so I was telling Coop real quick before I get back to the story. I was saying our topics, like our podcasts tend to be really like just random bullshit half the time.
It's scuff, baby.
And
Really like it.
I was sitting here, I was like, maybe I should use like a topic generator for a podcast and see if we can just go off one topic, stay on like a straight line for a podcast. And then any topic generator I would find though, I'd click like generate and it would come up with like the shittiest things like, if you were a cat, what would your name be? It's like, that's not a topic. That's just a random fucking question. That's the kind of that's the kind of that's the kind of shit that those memes are like. You come home, like, you ever seen the memes where it's like when you come home from your 12-hour shift and your wife asks
Would you
you,
still love me if I was a worm?
yeah, exactly. That's what these kind of questions are. Is like, just that shit. Ugh. All right.
I've seen memes where it's like, have you seen the bus one where the guy's like looking at one side, it's like really dark and depressing, and
Yeah.
looking at the other side? It's like on one side, have a happy, loving wife and a good family, and then the other side, still loving my wife even though she's a worm. It's classic. It's so much fun.
Oh my god.
Those are good ones.
Divorce leads children to terrible places, and it's like Ohio.
Well, that's ironic for you, huh?
I was gonna say, I've lived in Ohio, and seeing all those Ohio memes filled me with a little bit of like, man, what's wrong with Ohio?
Ohio.
Ohio. Alright, back to the story. So, me and Cooper are waiting at the smoke pit, and AM1 dickhead opens up the door and fucking... He throws out a bag of... So, we have cleaning stations on the ship, and it's basically we have to spend an hour cleaning. And at the end of that hour, a lot of people come throw their trash away. The smoke pit's reopened so everyone can go and smoke. There's huge fucking lines to the smoke pit right after cleaning stations. So if you're not first in line, you're basically going to be sitting there for like 30 minutes while you wait on like because they only allow a certain amount of people in the smoke pit at a time because they don't like the rooms being crowded.
Yeah.
And this was way before COVID, so this ain't some COVID bullshit. No. What the fuck is this question? Hold on. Have you ever eaten snake meat? What kind of random question is that?
You eat my steak meat.
I don't know, man. Have you ever eaten snake meat?
I don't know. You two eat snake meat according to Ange. Each other snake meat.
Man.
I was trying to see you guys.
I don't know about that one.
Like, yeah, that.
Did you hear him? He moaned.
Yeah, his camera glitched out too, so we couldn't see his face. All we heard was a He was thinking about it. Okay, anywho. Okay. So, at the end of cleaning stations, me and Cooper are the first in fucking line. We're literally the first two. Me and Cooper both worked in the trash room. So, he opens the door, throws out a 4-foot tall bag of trash, completely filled to the brim with cigarette butts, and he goes, you two can take this to the trash room, or nobody gets to smoke. And me and Cooper, both in the trash room, we both kind of like peek in the bag. It's all fucked up. It's like cigarette butts and plastic and all that shit. So me and Cooper look at each other and are like, this ain't sorted. Because after he threw the bag at us and told us to take it to the trash room, he slammed the door shut because he wanted to go smoke. Because not only is he the smoke pit PO, he's also an avid fucking smoker. And a cunt, if I haven't elaborated on that enough. I fucking hate that man. So, me and Cooper look in the bag. After we go, yeah, this ain't gonna fly. I knock on the door, and he opens up. He's like, what do you want? Why is that bag still here? I was like, yeah, we're from the trash room, and we can't take this bag. It's not sorted. All right, then sort it yourself. It's not our job to sort it. Shit, mate, why don't you come step in here?
Oh, you should have. Oh, absolutely. Walked in, they just lit up a cigarette.
No,
Like, that is what I'm here for.
You didn't have to go in with me for this, right, Coop?
Bro,
I don't think you went in there. Yeah, so I go in there.
I came in a little bit later.
Yeah, so I go in there, and immediately, as soon as I step in the room and he shuts the door behind me, I know I'm basically fucked. Because it's him, a bunch of other first class, and then in the corner are like 10 officers. All like 04 to 05s, and I'm just like, you've got to be fucking shitting me.
Hey, man, you already know the position of authority you need to use.
No, but I sat there, and he's sitting there, and he's like, who the fuck do you think you are to talk to me that way? Huh? To tell me that you're not going to do what I tell you to do. And I sat there, and I was like... And after he said this, I went, well, I work in the trash room. It's my job to examine all the garbage and make sure that it's meeting the standards so that we can properly dispose. He's like, I didn't fucking ask for your opinion. You need to shut the fuck up and listen. When I tell you to do something, blah, 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 blah. And I was sitting there, I was like, I work in the fucking trash room. I don't need to sort your goddamn trash. It's your job to sort. I didn't say it like this, but I was like, I don't need to sort your trash. It's your job to manage your trash from your spaces. And then some fucking 05 walks over to me and he's like, shit, mate, stand at fucking attention. And I was like, God damn it. So then I have to stand at attention. All these officers are now just watching this. And he's sitting there and he's like, who the fuck do you think you are to talk to a first-class petty officer like that, huh? How do you think that you have any fucking ability to talk to him like this? Do you think you have any? They're basically sitting there like, you are beneath him. You don't even get to talk to him. And I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I'm told to do. So then, after getting an ass chewing for about 20 minutes,
This is an easy. I'm sorry, but this is such an easy.
It's easy.
All you have to say is, I am
This is all
a trash room
hindsight, by the way.
representative, and I am doing
No,
my job.
I tried to. He was like, who do you think you are? And I was like, and he's like, I don't fucking care. Don't talk about it. Shut up.
No, just say, then talk to my chief and then walk the fuck away.
No. Here's
You can
the.
suck my
No,
ass.
listen. I'm getting to this shit. So after all this ass chewing, I leave. Don't even get to smoke. Go back. I go to work. I start fucking working, and then fucking I get our chief. Short little chief. I don't want to say his
Long
name.
John, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you said
Long
his name.
John.
Ron John. Yeah, Long John.
Wait,
That's not. Wait, is that his first name?
Long? No.
Oh,
No.
Ron.
Is Ron his actual first name?
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
it was just the saying, like Ron John.
No, okay. Anywho, he comes in and he's like, he's like, done. I just got, finished done talking to AM1 Roberson, AM1 dickhead, AM1 cunt, whatever you want to call him. and he wants you to go and apologize to him for disrespecting him in front of all those officers, and yada yada. And I fully agree with what he did. And then I fucking sat there and I explained the situation to him, and you know what he said? Well, I know that you were doing your job and you did what was right, but it's still not right to talk to a first class, blah 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 blah, and you still need to go and apologize. And I said, I'm not going to apologize. And he's like, you need to go apologize. You're gonna be sent to the mast if you don't apologize. And I was like, I'm not apologizing to him. I did nothing wrong. I'll explain it to the fucking captain. And he sat there and he's like, you need to go. This went back and forth for 10 minutes where he just kept going, you need to go and apologize. And I was like, no, not going to apologize to that fucking asshole. And
maybe I should stay in long enough to go back to the ship. Dude, I just want. Oh man.
So after all this shit, basically the gist of it is I am not going to apologize. So he leaves, comes back, and basically, he just goes it never gets brought up again. That's about it. It just never gets brought up again. I never get he never comes to my door and he's like, "Where's my apology?" or any shit like that. But oh my god, I fucking hated that man. And he was such a dickhead to everybody. That was a lower rank than him. He would constantly if you were walking in a P-way and he needed something done and you weren't even under his fucking his division, yeah, whatever. He'd still stop you and be like, "Shit, mate, go do that real quick for me." He didn't care where the fuck you worked. He was a first class, and if he told you to do something, you were going to listen to him. Doesn't matter what you did. Doesn't matter if you had shit you had to do. And then if you tried to say, "No, I'm sorry, I have stuff I have to do," be prepared for a fucking ass chewing for 30 minutes while he told you how disrespectful of a little cunt you are because you don't listen to a first class. And back in my day in the Navy, we used to beat the shit out of guys for talking to us like that. Back in my day, you know what we'd do? We'd throw him in a fan room, and then we'd settle it like men. That's what he'd do, shit like that, and it's just oh my god.
You want to step in the incinerator room? We actually treat this shit like men, you fucking pussy ass bitch. Oh, I can't.
Look, we can't divulge that.
No,
I'm so desensitive. No, I can't.
On a happier note, one time we took a bucket from the trash room and tied a bunch of copper wire around it and slowly lowered the copper wire while we were going about 25 knots in the ocean. And because we were just bored and we're like, let's see if we can get water. So we tied.
Yeah, I remember that.
We tied copper wire to the handle and was slowly fooling it down. And then as we were lowering it, right before it hit the water, I had the thought of, how are we going to grab this copper wire if it hits the water really hard? Because that's going to cut our hands. So I think one of us grabbed gloves or something like that. But the second we felt it hit the water, it just went and we yanked it up. We're like, did we get water? Did we get water? We pull it up. It's completely empty except the bucket is wet. And we're like, God damn it.
I still remember the time I left you fuckers alone in the trash room with tartar sauce.
What?
Oh, was it not?
I might have been. It's been a while.
Left a group of you guys in the aft trash room, and the galley had brought us a bunch of cases of expired tartar sauce. I had left to go check on mid trash because they also got some. And when I came back, they were in the back throwing the tartar sauce out the chute like footballs. Literally.
That wasn't me, but that sounds funny.
And then at the same time, they weren't getting the chute every time. So every now and then they would just be smacking against the wall. So there's tartar sauce everywhere. And I was like, "What the fuck are you boys doing?"
That's amazing.
It was tartar sauce everywhere. And it was the middle of the day, so not even at night when somebody won't notice that there's shit going.
They're just looking off the fucking edge, and you just see tartar sauce. Huh.
I can't remember which chief came in, but they were just like, "Are you boys throwing tartar sauce out the chute right now?" And I was like, "I don't know, chief. I just got here."
Was it?
And he literally just looks at it and he's like, I think it was Washington.
Wasn't there something that happened with you and smoking or something in a crane room or?
Oh yeah, one of the mini spots, one of the mini places. You just the unlucky one.
I got blamed for all those cigarette butts in there. Every last cigarette butt in that chute got put on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All
He
those
shouldn't have been
deployment
caught.
cigarette butts that you guys fucking left up there were put on my head.
Hey,
It
no,
was my fault.
I actually,
Yeah, God.
I never partook in the crane room
Oh my
smoking.
bad. I figure you're a fucking angel. My apologies.
No, I just smoked in the incinerator room.
Yeah.
Like a
It's
no
serious.
normal person.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie, I'm kind of craving cigarettes right now because of that. I haven't smoked in like 2 or 3 months.
I haven't smoked in 2 years.
The last time I smoked was with Coop.
God, but I mean,
Clarify.
vaping was the best on the vote.
Clarify vape.
So
No, we had
oh,
had
he's
that.
Ange watches. Ange watches, so he's gonna be like, no.
Yeah, remember I
that was-
had like 2 cigarettes left. I was like, you want to have these last 2 cigarettes? Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, now you're getting him in trouble.
I'm like clarify. Clarify.
This whole section's gonna suddenly go black, and it's gonna be
Basically, like-
technical difficulties.
All,
Technical difficulties.
all night. All fucking night. I was working my duty day or whatever, and I had to stay the night on the ship. All fucking night, I was not allowed to go outside and smoke. I had watch. They had drill after drill after drill, like, and if it wasn't the drills, they had it closed for some fucking reason. And so, like, I didn't have a single cigarette the entire night. Morning comes. I've already spent like the entire night up. I got like 2 hours of sleep, if that, because I was on 6 off, and like I was busting my ass. I hated my life. 8 in the morning comes, like cleaning station just ends. I'm walking to the smoke pit. I'm thrilled. Cleaning station's over. I get to the smoke pit. I go to light up. This is a drill. Blah blah blah. Secure the smoke pit. I'm like. I was so mad. I was literally about to go on a fucking rage, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going upstairs." So I went upstairs. I light up. I got like 3 puffs. I had one of our like baby sailors with us as well. The guy's kind of fucking retarded. I can't even like express that, but like,
I think I'm friends with him on Snapchat still.
dude, he's a fucking.
He mostly just posts car shit.
He's retarded. Like, men. We called him La Villa Main for a reason.
Actually, no, I'm thinking of someone else then.
Basically, like, we're up there and we're smoking, and next thing, like, we know, like, because there's like a ladder in that room. Somebody didn't go down the ladder like normally. They jumped. Like, imagine being up on the 2nd story and just jumping down. They jumped down the ladder and like just they Superman landed or superhero landed, and like, I smell smoke.
Somebody in here smoking.
Like, somebody's smoking. And then I already had like the cigarette like flicked behind the fucking thing. Like, I don't have a cigarette. Fucking retard over here still like got it in his mouth. He's like, for like 6 seconds, like while this is happening. So he's just holding on to it, and then I was like, "What are you doing?"
Steven's got that play-by-play in his head in slow motion.
What are you doing?
He's still holding on to it. He's still holding on to it. Let go of it. Throw it. What are you doing? It's just like I can see it in that slow motion, just like that.
Big swallow.
It's like a quick time event in the game, and you're just sitting there like waiting. It's like the bar's going down. You're like, "Are you gonna press a button?" No. I was like, "You were smoking in here." It's like, "Oh, that was how that went."
He failed.
And then I like, long story short, I ended up taking the fall for it. Ended up getting the stories kind of fucky. Basically, I got to where I'm the one that didn't throw the cigarette, even though it was him because I was covering for him.
I'm sure it's
like,
like,
we got
Whatever.
in trouble. I then had to like paint the entire space we were in, and like every day for like 2 hours I had to sweep the smoke pit. But what it ended up being is like I'm chain smoking cigarettes. Like I had cigarettes.
oh, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever they sat there and they're like, oh, we need volunteers to go clean the smoke pit for cleaning stations. You know, I think
Like, alright.
me and Cooper
Yeah.
constantly fought for like that position.
It's gonna
Hey,
be
it's
me.
mine.
Because it had to be, wasn't it like one person from like each division or something like that?
Yeah, one person from 2 shops.
Yeah. So whenever the trash room
yeah.
came up to bat, it was me and Cooper constantly be like, yeah, I'll do it. Because anytime if you're cleaning the smoke pit, you literally just sit there with a cigarette in your mouth and a broom in your hand.
It was nice. That part was nice, but painting sucked because like nothing stuck.
Oh.
Because like have you ever painted over dust? It doesn't stick. Like,
You
it
ever
doesn't work
you ever see the giant doors in the hangar bay like that divide it in the middle?
Yeah.
You know, like when they're doing burn tests in the hangar bay or whatever the fuck they're called, I can't remember.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you're talking about.
But like they closed the giant doors.
Oh god, that is, needle gunning those doors was probably some of the worst, most mundane
Dude,
like
I
shit.
love needle gunning. That
Yeah.
was like
Yeah, but do it for
Oh, yeah, needle guns is
do it for
therapeutic.
like 12 hours a day for like fucking a month and a half straight while you're just needle gunning a giant door.
Yeah,
Because it was
I did the
no, because it was
entire-
literally like, brr, 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 and then it was, and then stand up, go to the joystick, and go
joystick.
on the JLG, the bucket crane.
Oh. Sure. Oh yeah. Okay. I got
To reach the top of it, I need that.
I'm the one. I needle gunned the entire like incinerator room, and I needle gunned the entirety. I did that hallway right outside our fucking workspace. I did that area 4 times, like 4 different times. I did that spot. 2 of the times was because somebody either painted it too thin because they didn't put primer down, and the second time is our boy Robernsky didn't know how to paint properly. I have the video of me going like, look at you working hard. EP say like I'm like hyping him up because this is the first time I've seen him actually do work or whatever.
He's an officer
And
now.
like, yeah, he's an officer now. But I was hyping him up, and then it turns out he didn't mix hardener with the paint, so he painted the floor with no hardener in it. So the paint never got hard. It just stayed wet forever. And with that, right? 'Cause I needle gunned all of that. That was awful. But with that, people kept walking on it, so it kept fucking it up, and we had to keep repainting it, or needle gunning it and repainting it because people kept stepping on it.
If you want to
So-
make sure that people are going to walk through a fucking space, is put a do not enter sign on that fucking space. And people will
That
go
doesn't
through
work.
that space as much as they can.
Yeah, it's like
You gotta block that shit off with the pallet.
It
Yeah.
does, no, they climb over the pallet.
You gotta tie
They,
it.
they don't care.
Like, I was
They
working...
climb
Look,
over
that's
all the
it
pallets.
depends.
I had to
They
work on a
break the
ladder
shit
well
to
one
get
time
around.
where I literally had removed 3 steps from the ladder well because I was I was putting like new fucking non-skid on the ladder well and all that
Oh.
shit on the steps, and I had to replace some steps because they were broken. I literally had tied like rope around the entire fucking ladder well, and then like I made it all like knotted and crisscrossed so nobody would be able to climb that ladder well whatsoever. Some fucking officer walks up to me. He goes, "Oh, I need to go up there. To my office is up there." And I was like, "I'm sorry, sir. This ladder well's been secured by the CMC. She ordered me to secure it and work on it." And he comes up and he goes, he pulls out his collar. Once again, this is an 01. 01 seem to be like the biggest dickheads when it comes to officers. He's an 01, pulls out his collar, and he goes, "Do you see this? Do you see this? I outrank the CMC."
Yes, I see it.
He says, "I outrank the CMC." And
No, he didn't.
but he said that, and I was just so like flabbergasted. I was like, how do I even respond to that? And I was like, if you can get up the stairs, go for it. So I'm watching this fucking officer crawling
If
through
you do it, go
row.
for it, but-
Like, no, he literally started crawling through it. Like, he was like, like literally crawling through. He's like, this is bullshit. How do you expect anybody to get up these stairs? And it's like, we don't.
Don't.
So the CMC walks by later on,
Oh,
and
that's
she
so
was such a cool woman, honestly. But she walks by and she's like, so has anybody tried to? Has anybody given you any problems with the ladder well? And I was like, well, there was some officer, I believe he was an 01 ma'am, or well, CMC I called her, but he basically told me that I needed to let him through because he outranked you, and I didn't really know how to respond to that, so I just let him do whatever he was going to do as an officer. And she's like, do you know who it was? And because the guy gave me his official fucking title. I don't remember what it is now.
That's great.
But he goes, I'm the blank. I outrank the CMC. And by the way, it wasn't like anything like impressive. Like he was the guy that basically announced over the 1MC that he like the weather or some shit. I don't know. It wasn't anything impressive. But he's like, I'm the blank. I outrank the CMC. I need to get to my office to do my job. Which, by the way, I want to point out, you could get to that office just by going around another fucking P-way.
Bro, if you want somebody to go 20 extra steps, this never happened, and I promise. Dude, so it ended up, like, it got so bad with the, this is kind of like a funny story where I fucked up. It was one of the things where you turn around, like, oh, fuck. Like, I was sitting there, I'm standing the paint watcher dryer watch. That was my official, like, I don't remember what I actually officially called myself, but I had like an official title that I gave myself or whatever for sitting in a chair the entire workday and then watching the paint dry so that nobody would walk across it. And I caught like 3 people. I was like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" And they're like, "I'm just going." I was like, "Do you not see a pallet there?" And they're like, "Well," it's like, "Go to the other ladder well." I was like, "Otherwise, I'm getting my cheat." Like, I was literally, I was like, "Get the fuck out!"
Go.
So at one point, I'm literally sitting there. I'm like this, I'm just watching the fucking paint. I'm literally watching paint dry, and somebody comes up behind me. He's like, "Hey, what you doing?" I was like, "Well, I gotta
Busy.
keep people from walking on this deck, so I'm watching the paint dry because people keep messing it up, and I've repainted this deck 4 times now." They're like, "Oh, how long have you been sitting there for?" I was like, "Been sitting here for about 3-4 hours," and blah blah blah. And like, I'm having a casual conversation with this guy.
He's standing on your
And
paint.
No,
Oh.
it's the XO standing right behind me
Oh.
with the CMC. And then he's like, "Oh, when do you think the deck's gonna be secured?" I'm like, "Oh, it should be secured." I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir." I like stood up. I like saluted him. I'm having a casual conversation with like the fucking second in command on the entire ship, not knowing it's him because I'm just like, "Yeah, no, I'm just watching the paint dry. Like, this is my life. I'm in excruciating pain because this is my fucking life right now because these people are retarded." And he's like, "Pretty good." He's like, "How long do you think it's open?" And I'm like, "Oh, like a couple hours maybe. I don't know. It depends on how fast the paint dries, you know." I turn around, I'm like, and I had said yeah multiple times, and then the CMC at the time was like, "Dick, you're like, I want you to say yeah one more time." I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, in my head though, like the
Wait.
first thing, like instinctually.
Was
I
it
want you
was
to
it
say
the
yeah.
bald white guy?
The bald white guy?
Yeah, I heard stories about him. I left
I
right as
had-
the other one had gotten kicked out for
bit my
various
tongue.
reasons.
I bit my tongue so hard at that like exact moment. Like I actually like left like a little fucking blister on the tip of my tongue. So I almost said yeah because he was like, "Say yeah one more time." I was like, "Yes, my apologies."
No.
It was bad, dude. And, like if you tell me some dumb shit like that, I'm gonna do it. Like it's like, "Say yeah one more time." It's like, yeah.
Say yeah one more time, Stevens. Say yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't resist the urge to do it. I was like, it was a direct order from my CMC to do it. I'm like saying, I'm saying in front of the man. He's like, "It says here that you disobeyed a lawful order from our CMC."
Actually, I
Yeah.
followed it.
I just say yeah.
followed the order.
Yeah. He told me to say it again.
He said, "Say yeah one more time." So I said, "Yeah, sir." He's like, "And why do you think that was okay?" He's like, "Because you told me to."
I didn't.
Oh,
You told me.
did I ever tell you the story about the bird in the water?
No.
So this was back before I actually worked in the trash room. So I was working in the hangar bay because I made a mistake and picked Undez Airmen when I joined. So they just stuck me. They stuck me with the ABHs. So I'm walking through the hangar bay one day, and I see like a circle of just random girls just standing in a circle, like staring at the ground, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So I go walk over. They're all just like, "Oh my god, how to get in here?" Blah blah blah. So I finally get through like the fucking crowd. There's just a little baby bird like beep, 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 on the floor. Motherfucker, get off Terraria. I see your face. I was like, "What the fuck's he doing?" And then right in the corner, I'm waiting for
You get caught.
I'm waiting for Cooper's thing to come up now.
No, I'm doing it as a
What?
favor. Don't worry, I can multitask.
Cooper, leaning a little bit closer to the camera
What?
if you don't mind.
Why would I do that?
Let me see your glasses. What are you playing, bud?
Zooming in.
I'm not.
I'm zooming in on
That's just
his
how the
face.
fucking computer works.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you already have it loaded? You never closed it.
I never turned it off.
You fucking son of a bitch.
I never turned it
So
off.
back
What
to
are you talking about.
Hold on, back to the story real quick because then we can end it after this. So they're all standing around this baby bird that's like hopping around. So what had happened was a bird had built a nest at the top of the hangar bay, and then I guess the eggs that laid eggs and the eggs had hatched, and one of the birds had fallen out of the nest and landed in the hangar bay. So basically, I'm guessing it had like a broken wing or leg or something like that, but the thing was kind of messed up.
Still throwing it on the Bobby.
So
Sorry.
all these girls are sitting there like, what do we do with it? I don't know what to do. Blah 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 blah. And I think I picked up the bird and I was like, because no, I picked up the bird because I'm actually like really,
Fastball.
I actually like animals and especially birds. Birds are kind of my favorite animal to a degree. But I picked up the bird and I'm like holding it and like just like I don't know what to do with this thing. And the CMC walks by and she's like, what you got there? And all the girls scattered. They're like, oh god, it's the CMC, run away. And so, God, you guys are like so dead-eyed right now.
I'm listening
No.
to your.
You are
I'm listening.
focused. You are focused on Terraria right now.
Listen.
Yeah.
I am getting us stuff.
So I'm holding this bird.
I saw his glasses.
CMC
But, yeah.
walks by. She's like, "What do you got there?" And I was like, "Oh, the bird in the fell from the top of the hangar bay, and I don't know what to do with it." And she goes, "Toss it overboard." And I was like, "What?" She's like,
What?
she's like, "Throw that bird in the ocean." And I was like, I sat there and I was like, I literally was like, CMC, I can't kill this bird. And she's like, she says to me, she goes, I hate that bird. I want you to kill it. And I was just like, oh,
Unlawful. just hit her with it. That's unlawful.
it's a baby bird. And then like I was like, I can't kill the bird, CMC. And so she's like, I'll be back. So she comes back from my fucking second class, and my second class goes, he's like, done. You gotta get rid of the bird. And I was like, I can get rid of
kill
it.
the bird.
I was like, I can get rid of it. I don't want to throw it in the ocean. And he's like, the CMC is coming with a garbage bag, and you're gonna put that bird in that garbage bag.
You must do what you must do.
She's like, and he's like, and you're gonna put that bird in that garbage bag, and she's gonna throw it overboard. And I was like, oh. He's like, you have to follow the CMC's orders, or you're fucked. And I was like, I know, and I'm looking at this little bird, and the bird's looking at me, and I'm just like, bird. I'm so like heartbroken, and then she.
Should have made a trash room bird.
Oh, she comes up to me and she's like, she's sitting there and she's like, she comes up with a fucking black trash bag and she's like, put the bird in the bag. And I was like, and I slowly lowered it in. She fucking takes the bag, knots it up, ties it tight, puts it in another bag, knots that bag up, and fucking walks over to the edge of the fucking hangar bay and just goes, throws the fucking thing. She double bagged the bird. That bird didn't even get to drown. That bird had to suffocate. You know how fucked that is? Oh my god. I won't lie. That I'm pretty emotional when it comes to animals, and that shit made me tear up. Like I was basically like, I killed the poor baby. No, but I was just like, I killed the baby bird. And I was like, that bird didn't even get to live. Oh my god. But I think that's it for the stories today, guys.
Yeah, it was all Navy stories, and I kind of hated it a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm
Being
fucking.
honest.
Fine.
Oh,
Bro, I have the worst.
Want some
orange
orange
in the
juice,
world.
Stevens?
what?
Juice.
Okay. Any?
From the V story.
Feed store. I don't understand.
I guess when you had the Vij,
When
something
you
about
got the
orange
V,
juice.
I brought you orange juice.
Oh,
Oh, it's something that I did.
Can I have some orange juice?
I mean,
Can I have some orange
Yeah,
juice?
he took care of me.
side little topic: porn on deployment is called training videos. That way, when you're talking about it in public,
Why
it's
would you reveal that information?
Yeah, those are.
because I have betrayed the council of men long ago. I am a rogue agent. No,
Done the betrayer.
yeah, that's my title.
None of the betrayer.
The betrayer.
Fucking
I'm
do
gonna
it.
tell Megan to get fucking diapers.
Diapers? Oh, shut the fuck up. She knows that story, so it's not like, oh.
I know she's gonna get diapers. She's gonna sharpen her teeth.
Stop.
Stevens was dying
they got her.
laughing the last week. I don't know. My mom was in a wheelchair. You want to say Megan's gonna start riding around in a wheelchair too?
Hot Wheels, second coming.
Yeah, Yeah, that was my dad's nickname for my mom was
I
Hot
have
Wheels.
a need for speed.
You have a need for speed.
Hold on tight, we're going downhill. That sad little, like, I don't want to laugh, but I laughed. Oh, okay.
I mean, it's getting cut out anyway. It's fine.
Oh no, this is staying in.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay,
I've watched
that's
the videos. He doesn't actually edit them.
I do edit
He
them.
just
He doesn't
he
actually
just
cut
makes you-
anything out.
Yeah, he just makes you think you're doing it so you can expose yourself.
No, the only parts I actually
Oh
really
my.
edit, I only edit out like really long, awkward pauses. All right,
You guys take it easy. I have to carry these boys in Terraria now.
all right. It was good talking to you guys. I mean, we're in
Yep. I'm gonna get on Master Duel and get my shit rocked.
what?
Are you getting a message?
We're playing
We're about to play
Terraria.
Terraria.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh yeah. I've never got off of Master Duel.
Wait, oh, you weren't even.
It's
playing,
so weird,
wait,
it's
were you
only
playing Terraria
7.
or Master Duel? I'm really confused now.
All right. Anywho,
Wait,
and
this whole time I've been playing Master Duel.
all right, guys. Have a good night. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. Bye.
Alright, stay
Bye-bye.
red-eyed out there.